Out. Leonard down the floor he goes, holding up Gordon and slams it home. Tap by Kawhi to Danny the three. Go!
Leonard peeks at the clock, 5 seconds. Leonard makes his move.
In this game. Crowder has, that's a career high, 30. Wow. Leonard, one. And a turnover. Leonard with the steal. He has Giannis behind him, gets to Leonard. Game here. Lillard gets switched on to him. Kawhi for the win. Oh, what a roll!
To his shot. His mechanics are excellent. Great. Oh my goodness, what a play.
Is this the dagger? Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling crit.
What's up, YouTube? It's Drew, and I'm back in the video with a big body bang 23 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna roll to 7K. Now I'm saying today I am the build dealer on your local corner, and I'm coming at y'all with this Raptors Kawhi Leonard 2K23 build video. Yes, sir, this was requested, so here it is today. I had a good time with this build as always, you know what I'm saying. You know, earlier I think in decline, but without further ado, let's get right to the attributes that I use for this Raptors Kawhi Leonard build video. So as you see, he is a 6'7" small forward, 230 pounds with a 7'3" wingspan and a defined body shape. This is all accurate from the height to the weight to the wingspan. As always, I try to keep my builds as accurate as possible, just to, you know, hold true to the name of the actual build. Now, as for the attributes, you see for his finishing, I put it up to a 60, or his close shot, I put it up to a 60, his driving layup up to an 80, his driving dunk up to an 85 for those contact dunks, and then his post control up to an 80. For your shooting, you want an 84 mid-range shot, an 80 3-point shot, and a 71 free throw. For your playmaking, you want a 60 pass accuracy, an 82 ball handling, and then 81 speed with ball, giving you 17 playmaking badges. For your defense and rebounding, you want your interior defense up to an 80. You want to put your perimeter defense up to a 92 to get gold clamps. You want to put your steal up to a 95 to get gold glove, and then put your block rating all the way up to a 50. Now, for your physicals, you want to put your speed rating all the way up to a 76 or 75, my bad. Then for your acceleration, put that up to a 77. Put your strength to a 76 for silver brick wall. Put your vertical to a 75, and then put your stamina to a 90. And this is pretty much the build, man. Like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. As you see, you get gold clamps and you get gold glove. You know, the main difference between this Raptors Kawhi build and the other Kawhi build is that, for one, it has better overall playmaking, better post scoring. Hold on, let me get into that later. See, takeovers, I got post scoring locked down, shot creating and slashing takeovers. But I go with extreme clamps and pull up precision. You see in the shades of, I get Gerald Wallace, Jimmy Butler, and Kawhi Leonard. So I think I did my job. Two-way shooter. Like, comment, subscribe. But as I was saying, the difference between this build and the original Kawhi build, for one, it has higher post scoring, it has higher finishing in general. I believe it has around the same amount of shooting. I believe this build has higher playmaking. It has a higher defense, you know, so I somehow managed to do that. I know the big thing about my other Kawhi build was that it had 99 steal. So yeah, but other than that, you know, this build still has 95. Which, if you equip boost, is just going to be 99. Now, as for the badge spread, it's also already a really balanced build in terms of badges. But if it were up to me, I would either split the badges between finishing and shooting, or shooting and defense. I think splitting 2 and 2 that you get for playing my career would be more useful in this scenario. Now, as for the build, clearly it's a two-way shooter. You know, like you play intense defense on all positions. You have an 80 interior defense, so there's not much that you can't do. Defensively, you're guarding 1 through 5, and then on top of that, on offense, you're able to ISO and put the ball on the floor. You have a very high post game, which will allow you to dominate in the post at the small forward position, and you have a pretty high mid range, mind you, without taking into the fact that you can equip attribute boosts. You know, so say you get boosts on your shooting, then you essentially have an 85 3 and an 89 mid-range shot. So just keep that in mind as well. But yeah, with this build, like, it really did feel good in my opinion. It felt smooth. Like I said, it didn't feel like it had any weaknesses at all, because this build doesn't have any weakness. You know, if anything, is good at everything but great at defense. You know, like, it's good at shooting, good at playmaking, good at finishing, you know, contact dunks, but his defense is obviously where it shines. And that's obviously pretty much, I would say, not just Raptors Kawhi, but younger Kawhi. Like Raptors Kawhi and like later Spurs Kawhi is when you really saw him develop his offensive game, saw him develop his bag, saw him become much more of an offensive player and show you that he could put the ball on the floor and in the bucket consistently, you know. So this Raptors Kawhi build is pretty much trying to exemplify that. You know, I would take that back. It's great at shooting, in my opinion. You know, it's good at playmaking and good at finishing, great at defense. You know, like I said, two-way shooter. It does its thing. You know, like, I wouldn't expect to be hitting any buzzer beaters on any Sixers players with this build. But if you want to hit a buzzer beater on a Sixers player, you can. You know what I mean? You know, like, if you want to get realistic with it, you can. But still, you know, like I said, it's just a smooth type of version to play on. Now, speaking on Kawhi a little bit, as I said, bro's been struggling with injuries, and I hope that he gets healthy, because it, you know, when Kawhi's on the court, basketball is better, because he's just such a great mind. He's a future Hall of Famer already. But I just want him to have the regular season stats to back up why he's in the Hall of Fame as well, because he could have finished as a top 30 player if he wasn't hurt all the time, you know. But that's where it's the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You're on the road to 7K, and I was saying, comment down below any builds y'all want, and I'll eventually get to them. But until then, I'm out. Peace.